So continuing my tradition of collecting random crap, I have a whole bunch of elderly laptops, the very top one being the one I got when I was very young. But yeah, you can see this stack looks a little short right now. That's because I have one out that particular that I'm going to show you today. And I also have its power supply. Okay. Imagine you know what this is. One of those Sony Mavicas, records on floppies. Kinda cool, I guess. This one is the one that shoots MPEG movies. Not very useful still. But it's still kinda cool, and I have its charger right there. You know, if my camera decides to focus, low light situations are not its thing. So, here is the task at hand. The NEC Versa. It is 800 by 600 TFT color. Look at that. That is the Versa 6030H. What's the significance of those numbers? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I don't know. Look it up yourself. Has a manual brightness control, and it runs an Intel Pentium. And I don't remember if this was a 75 megahertz Pentium, or if it was a 133. So, we'll find out. It's got a floppy in the front here, and, of course, an infrared port, because what 90s laptop would be complete without one of those? On the side here, got 4 audio jacks, of which I'll do various things. Got your standard microphone, headphone, line in, line out, and a analog audio control, along with, what's this? The special modem connector. Not quite the size of a PC card. Really not sure what it was designed for. I think there's a piece that connects to that and I don't have it. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That ejects a compartment that holds the hard drive. I'll show that after I power it on. Right now I have my tripod aimed at this thing perfect, so don't want to go over that. It's got this little LCD right here, along with its 2 stereo speakers. This LCD shows caps lock, num lock, hard drive thinking, battery level, all that. And we've got, of course, the broken slot cover for the 2 PCMCIA slots, and another release latch. In the back here, we've got drive compartment doors, or not drive doors, just compartment doors. Looks like we've got our 9-pin serial and 15-pin VGA, a docking connector with a load of pins, and a parallel NPS 2 port. Okay, so now I'm going to plug it in and fire it up, and we'll see what we get. Okay, right as I plugged it in, I took notice of this. It's flashing that it's charging the first battery. That's not a battery failed indicator, that's just that it's charging the first battery, and it's at 100%, which means the battery probably has failed, because it just went from 0 to 100. Okay, I'm going to power it up here once really quickly before showing the screen, and then I'll cut it and turn it back on just so you can see what this little LCD does. Shows the power mode, and a lovely hard drive indicator, floppy, hard drive, and system beep. Should start booting up now. But I'm going to cut it off before I can do that, so we can see the boot up. Okay, this does have a good RTC battery still. I was lucky enough to acquire one with the RTC battery still in functioning condition. Focus. Huh, that trick's like magic. Okay. I'm gonna power it up here. There we go. Screen's in actually pretty good condition if you're looking from my light. The camera shows a little bit more. There's the first BIOS message. NEC. I like that nice little fade out. I think that's kind of cool. Starting Windows 95. NEC branded Windows 95. This is the one with Internet Explorer, huh? Okay, so that might indicate it's revision B, I'm not sure. It's doing the hot load, which is just an NEC driver for the, I believe it's for the floppy and CD drive change option. There, might help a little bit. Oh, look at that. OSA 9. This program is performed in legal operation and will be shut down. No, it doesn't have a virus. The program really doesn't work. That's my bad. And I'll be right back to show you more about this lovely piece of, well, laptop. Not sure where I was going with that. I have to go put a pizza in the oven. And it's pepperoni. Don't troll the comments. I love pepperoni. Okay, pizza situation taken care of. And now we can delve into this laptop. It's kind of an interesting one. There weren't too many back then that were Windows based, at least, that had a touchpad. And the touchpad is actually quite nimble. It's very fast, it's very responsive, and when I mean very responsive, I mean better than some that are on laptops nowadays. But I think last time I fired this up, the only thing I did was show was look through some of the old programs it has. Has some cool stuff. It has a creative built-in sound card. And I can tell you what model that is. Sounds, hooray! Oh, that's right, it wasn't in Sounds back then. Okay, well, device manager then. NEC, this is the system install. I didn't have a thing. I didn't have a reinstall disk for it, so I left the install disk on there. Oh, and look, this is the B edition. It's kind of cool. Let's see, device manager, and for sound, Creative Lab Sound Blaster 16 or AW32 plug and play compatible. Anyway, it is a Sound Blaster. It's also got the GamePort joystick option, although I have to imagine that's internal, because seeing as there is no GamePort option, that in the back, that it just can't be. It's not possible. Let's see, the hard disk is a generic ID disk type, of course. Wonderful. Performance. Actually, this all works very well. Computer's nice and fast too. Let's see, it's 16 megabytes of RAM, so not too much there. Let me see if it shows what the processor speed is in the not system monitor. Oh, this is before that was added. Never mind. I was gonna see what it said in the system info. but that's okay. That's not that big of a deal. Hover 950. That's a... I don't know what game that is. I'm not running a 256 color video driver? Whoa! What am I running? I'll tell you what I'm running. I'm running 16-bit. That's higher than 256. This has one of those ones where you can expand it to 1024 by 768. It's very, very unnecessary. It has a Chips and Tech brand graphics. So, yeah, it's good quality, actually. Or at least I think it is. Actually, all the laptops I've ever had that were old have had Chips and Tech chipsets. This is kind of interesting. It's always at a 56 Hz refresh rate, which is just terrible on my eyes because I can see it flickering when I look through my peripheral vision. Can't see it if I look directly on at it, but if my peripheral vision catches it, it's just, oh my god, it's flashy. But here's the hover game that was installed on it. I'm not sure who put this on here. I deleted all the personal data that was on here with a floppy utility called delete forever, and they spelled forever wrong, but it works pretty well. It just writes ones and zeros over that section and then puts the file system back in order. It runs pretty well. Press F2 to start a game of hover. I don't know how to play this, so I'm gonna learn. Loading level. Must be pretty hard to load. Things clicking and thinking away. Oh, cool. Oh, it's 3D. Awesome. Okay, no. Okay, I don't want to touch the walls. And this thing goes incredibly fast. What does it show I need to pick up? Do I need to hover over these? What's the story here? No. Oh, I see my shield went down a little bit when I touched that wall, but it's going back up already. Not really sure what I'm after here, but the game's actually kind of fun. Oh, I think I'm after these floating balls. That came out wrong. There we go. No, not really. I guess I'm not. Not really sure what I'm doing here. I hope I've made that evident. I think I'll just flip around in circles then, for the entertainment factor of everyone. Okay. Well, there's a little bit of hover for you. If you want, I can try to get the game off if somebody wants it, and I'll host it myself on my website, and you can download it. I don't think it needs an install. Okay. Continuing onward, this computer came with... Oh, come on. Netscape Navigator, the old, very old browser. They don't use it they don't even make it anymore. Although most web browsers nowadays still identify as Netscape, which is kind of interesting. Laplink, FaxWorks. Remember when we used to use a program like that? Fax straight from your computer. It's really that simple. Video Saver Sampler. QuickBooks. Power Panel, which changes what's on that little LCD that's down there. And let's see here. Here's the demo. Demo's kind of cool. I used to watch the demo on my first laptop. I'll turn the volume up. NEC. That's kind of a little demo video I bet you they used to show in stores on their display model.
I'm a busy guy, sure. We're all busy. So, of course, when I hear about something to make life easier, I'm interested. But I've used notebook computers. They're not powerful enough. The screen is too small. They're always running out of memory. Notebooks are impossible to expand. They don't support multimedia. And they don't have any communications features. Sure, you can store telephone numbers, but real work on a notebook, I can't.
And then you can click on little options here, and it plays all those parts of that video again. I'm not going to. There we go. Exits back to Microsoft Windows 95. So let's see, what else did it have on here? It looks like it had an info center, the modem guide, how to use Windows 95, all sorts of stuff. McAfee virus scan, the LapLink product, some Microsoft Office tools, but strangely enough it doesn't have a Microsoft Office folder, it just has the programs. Which all run, by the way, and they are actually pretty new versions. I mean, pretty new for this laptop's age, at least. They're by no means new nowadays. Has performed an illegal operation and will be shut down. Jesus. Maybe it does have a virus. Well, that'll be fun. I'll have to fix something. Yeah, I don't know the full story with this thing. All I know is that I don't have the CD drive for it, so installing Windows 95 again will be a pain in the butt. Maybe I'll just put Windows 98 on it. Sure, it'll be horribly slow, but hey, why not? Yeah. Let me try to open one more thing. Has performed an illegal operation, Stack fault at module BS. Okay. Well, let's see. Determining if this thing actually has a virus. What do we got here? If it has a virus, it will not want to open up a program. My calculator opens up fine. It might just be Microsoft Word, which is okay. Hey, but this gives me a good chance to run the McAfee virus scan, because anything on here that's terrorizing this thing is probably around the age of it. Virus scan, 95. Oh, look at that, that's cool. Scanning memory. Dun dun dun. Program files only. Okay, well, here, how about this then? Why don't you scan the awesomeness that is Microsoft Word or Microsoft Office. Office? Are my programs in here? Well, assuming they are. Click that. Scan now. Let's see if it finds a virus. It may. Oh, no. No infected items are found. Okay, that means it's just a faulty install. It's okay. I think I put it on there a long time ago. Found this thing at a thrift store. Quite a while ago. Glad it still works, though. Okay, well. I'm going to go check on my pizza in a second. But I kind of wanted to show this Creative Mixer program because I remember back in the day when I had a Dell from around this time. I used to play with all these creative programs, and I always thought they were fun. You get the MIDI, the mixer. I don't know why I thought they were fun. They really didn't do anything, but I don't know, I'm a dork. There you go. There's the MIDI, the wave, and the mixer. All kind of cool. Unfortunately, I don't really remember how to use them. I'm sure somebody will tell me. Oh. Back up there. Haven't used them in a while. Let's see here. Studio LE. Maybe that was the program I always had fun with. Yeah, this is the recorder. I loved this thing. Because you could record just about anything and it would always work. Let's see, where's the microphone? It is down here. See if it still works. Mono 8 bits at 22 kilohertz. Such compression. It's awful. Okay. Ah! Save changes? No. Well, that's how that is. Really, really, really awful recording. But well, perhaps in another video I will rebuild this poor fallen beast. Then again, I might not. Trying to decide. Outlook Express. Migrating my files. Can you believe it? Oh, look at that. Has the internet connection wizard from the newer versions of Windows. I'll be right back. Alright. It wants me to set it up through the LAN. I'm not going to do this whole thing. I don't see any point in it. But it's kind of just interesting. This laptop's kind of cool. It's old. I believe it is a Pentium 133. I will check that out and get back to you on it. I'll probably post it in the post-processing. Let's see if there's... I don't think there's anything actually in here. Let's see... my documents. And my pictures. Look at my pictures. Aren't those amazing? Look at all those. It's just populated. Let's see what's in the NEC info. Option icon. V6000. What's this? I think it's the user's guide. The info center. Shows how to use it. It's kind of cool. Let's go with System Tour. The NEC, or NEC, whatever.
Welcome to the NEC Versa 6000 System Tour.
Talks.
The next few screens will introduce you to the features packed into this multimedia dynamo. This little notebook combines fast Pentium processing, lots of storage space, exceptional video playback, and full stereo sound. Take the system tour at your own pace. Use the VersaGlide to point to a callout. When the cursor changes, press and hold the left selection button to view the text. Also use the VersaGlide to point to the buttons at the bottom of the screen. Left click to activate button functions. For more information about navigating through the info center, press the help button. Enjoy the system tour. There's lots to discover about the NEC Versa 6000.
Huh. The 90s. So I guess it plays that the whole time. Interesting, I guess. Kinda cool. It has just a showing of how it works. Modular... oh, cellular phone port. Oh, okay. So you could hook your cell phone up. Interesting. That's what goes in that one port on the in the modem area. Versa Bay drive and a diskette drive, of course. The infrared, all that. Look at that, it's doing my job for me. The Phoenix? Like the Phoenix motherboard company? Huh. Let's check out that power panel. I'm gonna leave the music on in the background. Kinda getting a kick out of it, I like it. Oh, it just tells me about it. I'm like, wait, is this something gonna happen? Cool. Oh, thank God the music stopped. Thought it was gonna stay open like that CD player program used to. When you closed it, it'd still be on. That made me angry. Check out this Phoenix power panel. Oh, that's kind of cool. What do we got? Presentation mode, high power usage mode. Oh, that's just power management off. Highest performance. Screen bright. Oh, that's interesting. It can change the brightness. Backlight auto, backlight standard, backlight full, which means that if I turn this up all the way, it makes no difference because there's already a backlight control that's manual, which is kind of interesting. Infrared, volume, video LCD, off, on, save to file, suspend, power panel menu. Let's check these preferences. What do you got? Oh, that's kind of cool. Standard desktop profile extensive. Cool. You can choose the position of it, the AC profile. Ah, yes, I need my green PC. I like the power management off. Get the most power out of her. Let's see what the oh, it just shows so that it changes when I change it, which is kind of cool. So yeah, it just changes on that little LCD too. I was kind of interested to see if it would. Alrighty then. I think that's about it for this. There's not too much on it. Maybe I'll put some DOS games on it, because you can restart these in MS-DOS mode and they're pretty fun still. So, yeah, I think that's what I'll do with it. And I'll get back to you YouTubers pretty soon with a new video. Maybe another one from the filing shelf of Antiquity. Alrighty then. I'm going to shut this down and you can hear the classic shutdown noise. God, I love that. Da 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 da. Please wait while your computer shuts down. It's off. And I forgot, I'm not going to leave you quite yet because I wanted to show you. Not bad. I wanted to show you what was underneath. That's right. So first we unplug this. As you can see, it's a little bit broken, so I gotta be kind of careful and just pull right there. Let's see if it held the charge really quickly. That could be kind of interesting. I bet you it didn't. Dead. Straight up dead. It's kind of a heavy one, and it got quite warm actually. For not doing anything. It got really warm. So right here, there's that docking port that I was showing you. I'll show you right here. This is where the hard drive hides. In this bay. Oh, battery. Wow. Prove me wrong. Oh, hey, look at that. It's lithium ion. That was uncommon for the time. Usually they were all NIMH. And 2600 mAh, rather impressive. So this probably was not the cheapest model. Although I'd venture a guess it was still not that expensive. Rather big battery connector. No fan in this, by the way. All just completely just normally vented on its own. And right here is the hard drive bay, which is just slide it back. And it's got this interesting connector on it. And the matching connector right there. And it's got these as well. These two right here. I'm not quite sure what they were for. I think it was for a an internal like cellular device or something. Not sure though. Hard drive got quite warm. I'm not sure what model it is. It has the name of somebody under my thumb, which I will not show, just in case this was theirs. And it says Windows 95 on it. Back when people actually used to know where the hard drive was and write on it. That's right. I have a lot where people have written stuff on them. Especially that old compact I have somewhere. Okay. So that is the NEC Versa. And I will be back soon.